It was raining in Maple Town, and Mart was bored. He was sitting by the window watching the rain. "There's nothing to do," he sighed. Then Milo the monkey swung in through the window. He had a big smile on his face. "Let's go explore the attic," he said. Mart wasn't sure, but Milo was already heading for the stairs, so Mart followed. Upstairs, they opened an old trunk and found a pair of big, brown boots. There were golden buttons on the sides. "Loo, shiny," said Milo, and he tried to put the boot on his head. "Hey, those are really big," said Mart, and Milo looked surprised. "Are they?" Then he put the boot on his face. "I look funny." "Yeah, but that's not how boots work," said Mart. Then he got an idea. "Why don't we trade places? You put this on your foot and I'll wear the other one." "Good idea," said Milo, and so they switched the boots. Mart pulled his boot on. It was kind of tight, but it smelled like fresh bread. "Ooh," he said. Then suddenly the boot wiggled. "Oh," said Milo. He tried to take it off, but the boot jumped off his foot and landed on the floor with a thud. Then it wiggled again and bounced off up the stairs. "What the?" said Milo, and the boot kept going until it was out the front door and running away in the rain. "Wait, come back," said Milo, but the boot kept splashing away. So Milo and Mart ran after the boot. It went down the road and stopped in front of a big tree. At the bottom of the tree, there was a tiny door. Then a little squirrel in glasses came out. He had a book in his paws. "The Boots of Wonder," he said. "They bring brave hearts here." "Brave hearts?" said Milo. "I don't think I'm very brave. I just like shiny things." The squirrel smiled. "There's a kite stuck up high in that tree. The boots think you can help." "Help?" said Milo. Then he looked at Mart. "Do you want to help me?" Sure," said Mart. "If it'll make the boots stop running away." The squirrel nodded. "Well, then follow the boots." And so Milo and Mart followed the boots right up to the tree. The boots climbed higher and higher, bouncing from branch to branch. Soon they were right underneath a red kite. It had a long tail, and it was flapping in the wind. "I'll grab the kite," said Milo. "You stay right here." "Okay," said Mart, and he watched as Milo jumped onto a branch above the kite. Then he reached out a paw and grabbed the string. "I got it," he cried. The boots floated back down the tree. One by one, they bounced lower and lower. Finally, they landed softly on the ground. "That was fun," said Milo. He gave Mart a high five. "Good job helping the kite." "Thanks," said Mart, but now that the boots weren't moving away, he could see that they weren't really special anymore. They were just old and a little smelly. "So, what do we do with these?" he asked. The squirrel smiled. "The best thing is to find someone who needs them." And so they all went down the tree and into the forest. They walked past houses made of acorns and mushrooms and over a babbling brook. They met lots of animals, but none of them needed the boots. "Maybe we should have left them in the attic," said Mart. Just then, they saw a little bluebird hop out of a bush. She had a sad face. "What's wrong?" asked Mart. "I need to get to the top of that tree," she said. "But my wings aren't strong enough yet." "Why do you want to get to the top of the tree?" asked Milo. "There's a nest up there," said the bluebird. "And every year my sisters and I take turns guarding it. But I'm the littlest bird, and I can't fly high enough to reach it." "Don't worry, we'll help," said Milo. He put his foot into the bigger boot, and it fit perfectly. "Oh, wow," he said. "These boots are magic. They can help anyone who needs them." The bluebird was very happy. "Thank you," she chirped. "Now I can guard the nest." So Milo put on the second boot, and it fit the bluebird perfectly. She hopped in and climbed onto Mart's shoulder. Then they set off for the tree. The boots took them straight to the top, and the bluebird was so grateful. "Thank you," she said. "I couldn't have done it without you." "No problem," said Milo. He liked helping people. And as they walked back down the tree, Milo noticed something. The boots didn't seem shiny anymore. They were just old and a bit worn out. It's true what that squirrel said. He told Mart, "The most helpful boots are the ones that don't run away." The bluebird laughed. "And the best friends are the ones who stick around." Milo and Mart were very happy to be good friends. They waved goodbye to the bluebird and headed home. As soon as they got back to Maple Town, Milo took off his boot. "Those were super smelly," he said. "I'm gonna put these back in the attic." "Good idea," said Mart, but then he stopped. "Do you want to know a secret?" "What is it?" asked Milo. "I think those boots were never really magical," Mart whispered. "They were just regular boots." All along, Milo was confused. "What do you mean?" "They helped the bluebird and rescued the kite." "Yeah, but we helped them too," said Mart. "We helped the bluebird get to her nest, and we helped rescue the kite. If we hadn't gone exploring the attic, we wouldn't have found those boots. And if we hadn't been willing to help, well, the boots wouldn't have helped us either." Milo thought about this for a moment. "Wow," he said. "You're right, Mart. We were the magic all along." "Yep," said Mart, "and that's why it's important to believe in yourself, because you never know what you might be capable of." After their big adventure, Milo and Mart stayed best friends forever. The end.